What's up, YouTube? Maverick here, and today we are going to be playing Sepia Tears. It's a visual novel of some kind, so let's get started. You've heard of the Mayflower, right? It's one of those odd winter days when the snow is falling, but it isn't cold. Either late November or the beginning of December, right around the time when the dollar stores start playing Christmas music and the couples go skating. One of these odd winter evenings, the same old 3 p.m. through the lens of the classroom window. I would describe the muted texture of the light through the glass, but it's became all too familiar. It'd be like raving about the miracle of flowers blooming in spring. The novelty's gone. Chairs screech against tiled floor, and students chatter all around, but the sound fall on me weightless. The Mayflower, the bug that lives for only a day once it grows its wings. It's a great metaphor. You must have seen it before. My mind wanders sometimes. It's like being stuck in a room with the TV set on the local news, almost muted but not quite, or like reading a boring web page because you're too lazy to click away. Having a voice in your head that won't shut up. It used to bother me, but I can handle it now. Listen to music on the way home. Play a video game before you go to bed. Kill time in any way you can, and it won't be so loud. Ever wonder why they even bother? It's simple, really. You pick up your books, stand up, put on your gloves, as you walk through the early winter chill. Get home, make a snack, relax, and let the process repeat itself. Life is the easiest thing in the world when you think about it. But sometimes memories resurface, the horrible red-brown that encroaches on my vision, creeping from a box locked safely away. And here we go now, it's really starting. Oh, it's cold. I haven't noticed before, but it looks like it's snowing. Was I out here for that long? I was walking home from school a moment ago, I'm sure. Or is this a dream? That would make sense, but then why am I wearing my school uniform, and why is my wallet in my pocket? Well, that doesn't prove anything, but might as well roll with it. It's nearly pitch black here. I can make out the snowflakes just fine, but nothing seems to be lighting them. I'd better start moving before I freeze too. Ah, that light, And here comes some drawing talent. You've came. You. Thank you for coming to see me. It's lonely here, you know. Lonely, yeah. I can't deny that. It's a peaceful prison trapped in the darkness under this soft snow, but it's a prison with that heartbeat pounding through the headset. What's the matter? Aren't you glad to see me? She looks familiar, I'm sure of it. The memory teases me like a vivid, lucid dream, but I can't grab hold of it. It's been such a long time.
I thought you would have been ecstatic.
Ah, I opened my mouth, but the words are lost. The more I search for the memory, the more her eyes bewitch me. As snowflakes line on the girl's hair, I force the first words to come out of my mouth. Who are you?
Do you really not remember me? What a shame. We have so much to catch up on.
Her smile is confident, mysterious, somewhere between angelic and doll-like.
There's nothing to worry about. After all, we have all the time in the world.
So then, who are you? She looks me in the eye, and my heart stops. I'm
the person you wish you never met.
She embraces me, and my senses freeze until color strikes my eye against a monochrome backdrop. Hanging in the stillness, a red ribbon drifts from the side of her hair, and on the inside of the ribbon, something is written. But just as fantastic as that is the fact that the words are scrambled, blurred even though my eyes are only inches from it.
That ribbon, you don't remember? It was your...
Her voice fades away. I glance at the ribbon again, but before I can move closer, my stomach flips upside down. Whoa! The girl warmth fades from my arms. Ah, is she disappearing? This world is. Dot dot dot. A knife pierces my heart as I realize something. It's not this world that's disappearing. It's me. Day 1. Reunion. Oni-chan.
Oni-chan, where are you up?
That sounds familiar.
Mark, we're going to be late.
Ah,
Are you even listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Geez, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more gentle. Gentle? Gentle? But I'm your cute little sister. I'm automatically gentle. That's like saying I'm automatically dependable because I'm your older brother. Wait. See? If you're not the dependable sibling you're supposed to be, that gives me the legal right to find new and exciting ways to tease you. And who was it that wrote this law? More importantly, I have a history test this morning, so I'll leave you behind if I have to. So, I'm guessing I'm Mark?
pouting, my diligent, evil little sister runs down the stairs. Can she find a more normal form of torture? Ah, it's bright, pleasantly bright. I can get lost just looking at that pale blue sky, although I fear the cold that accompanies it. See, this is why I hate winter. Nature has no mercy for the northern hemisphere. Actually, does that make a difference? Technically, every country has to be part of a hemisphere, so there must be warm regions in the northern hemisphere, and even so, the southern hemisphere would be.
Mark, I've been working on my Hokato shrinking and I'm coming.
The last time she tried this, I shuddered to think of it.
I'm pretty sure I know who my next practice subject will be if you make me fail my test.
Isn't it usually practice partner, not practice subject? So that's my sister, Marina. Since she started at my school, life has been hell. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me, makes me lunch, forcing me to buy her stuff. Ah, see what I mean? I'm out of compliments already. And that threat certainly wasn't the first. Ouch. Stupid razor. Dad was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, Rin is a strange girl, to put it nicely. She's always rattles on about these crazy robot wars and melodramatic love stories that she watches, trying to find new and exciting ways to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she calls me Uni-chan yet, though. Isn't it ironic? Ironically unironic? Ironic because she thinks I'll think it's subtle, ironically unironic?
That's quite a tongue twister there.
I can only conclude that it's part of some devious scheme that I have yet to catch wind of. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak. If the iceberg were a blood-related little sister. But as much as I like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than me at school. Alright, I'm almost done. Oh, and she also does a better job of cooking and budgeting than me. And she never sleeps in. And the only times she's late for class is when I hold her back. Now do you see why life with her is hell?
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone.
How could you say that? You should be thankful to have a cute girl like me waking you up every morning.
You're not supposed to call yourself cute.
Is that because we're blood related and you're a
That's not why.
I mean, it's a little...
It's a little vain, don't you think? And it's not very cute.
True. But what if I'm the only one doing it to unnerve you?
Good point. Well, I do have to thank you for keeping me on my toes all the time. You're like my mother, is what I want to say, but I imagine her twitching smile and my life flashes before my eyes. So, Ryan, you have a test this morning?
Yep. I did a quick review with my friends yesterday, so don't need to worry about it.
I wasn't worried.
Ah, is that your way of hiding your affection?
Was that even remotely implied? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I just wanted to make sure you don't forget anything and end up failing for some stupid reason.
Like the time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator?
Yes. Like that time.
I was only 12. It was an innocent mistake.
Only 12? Regardless, you get what I'm saying. Just don't screw up.
I know, I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well?
Uh-oh. I was going to go over to Luca's house and study over the weekend. Or something like that.
Even for you, it's not a very convincing lie. I skipped one.
Well, I did make that up on the spot. It wouldn't kill you to have a bit of faith in me. If I say I'll study, I'll study.
Really? You'll spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading the social science notes?
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm tempted to say, what notes? But that really isn't the problem here. Well, would you look at it at the time?
Don't change the subject.
We're already late.
Well then, we'll have to continue at lunch, right, Oni-chan?
That smile is so much more enduring before you get to know her. Made it. I leap past the front door as the clock strikes 8, inhaling a lungful of December air.
Not bad, Mark. Not bad at all. You were taking so long with your bag that I thought I'd have to put on the gloves.
I thought you were going to leave me if I took too long.
I was only kidding. Leave my only brother alone to walk to school on such a cold, cold day? I couldn't.
And yet, you practiced your anime fighting techniques on me?
Well, when you look at it that way. But you know, mastery of the martial arts can be extremely important.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's important, really.
Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all that.
No, not just self-defense. It's an extra weapon in your arsenal.
What?
Okay, picture this. Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your fighting techniques.
And why would I be doing that?
Because a person challenged you. Because he kidnapped the princess. Use your imagination.
But what if the princess is another?
Then you have to go look for her.
Ouch.
Anyway, let's say you end up in combat with someone who knows that you're good with long-range weapons like a crossbow. And that skipped again. Dumbass. Anyways, the archer won't be able to react fast enough, and the attacker will have the advantage.
But what if you're using a mid-range weapon like a lance?
A lance? That's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient with both bows and axes. And everyone knows that the axe beats the lance.
True, but then couldn't you just learn magic and attack from a distance?
Yes, but what if your enemy knows you're a magician? A skilled axe wielder would eliminate you with a single strike, no critical necessary. Every magician needs an ace up his sleeve.
And that ace is the martial arts.
That's one option. You see, magicians draw their power inherently, not externally.
Oh, wow, this is a long one.
Magic, unlike sorcery, flows through a natural internal circuit before it can be used in the form of a spell. The use of these circuits can drain much of an amateur's magical energy, resulting in the weakening of the Mangus combat ability. In this scenario, even a trained Mangus would be susceptible to the attacks of an ordinary human. More so if said human is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, though it is an unlikely scenario. It would be prudent for a Magus to...
Enough with the info dumps.
Fine, I don't need you. She taps the Twitter icon on her phone and runs away.
And on that note, I think we'll leave it here. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and comment. Peace out.